Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mike and Kate's English channel. I am Mike, and I am joined by the person who keeps my English from falling apart, the amazing Kate.
Thanks, Mike. That is a very kind introduction. I am so happy to be here. Today, we are talking about something we do every single day, but we are going to do it in a way that makes you sound like a natural speaker, not a computer.
Exactly. Because let me tell you, I have had some real disasters with this. Last week, I was talking to my neighbor. I wanted to say that I usually stay at home on Sundays, but I accidentally said I stay in bed all day Sunday. She looked at me like I was the laziest person in the world. It was so embarrassing.
Oh, no, Mike. That is a classic mistake. There is a big difference between staying home and staying in bed. That is why we are here today. We are going to fix those little potholes in your English. Our big goal today is to help you describe your daily routine from the moment you wake up until you hit the sack at night.
Hit the sack. See? I love that. That is way cooler than saying go to sleep.
It really is a game changer for your fluency. Okay, let's dive into our first section, the morning routine.
I am ready. I have my coffee and I am wide awake.
Good. Let's look at our first two phrases. Wake up and get up. Now, Mike, do you know the difference?
I think so. Wake up is when my eyes open because my alarm is screaming at me. Get up is when I actually move my body out of the bed.
Spot on. A lot of learners use them the same way, but using them correctly makes you sound much more advanced. Now, here is the secret sauce. In natural English, we do not say wake up. We link them together. It sounds like wake up.
Wake up.
Exactly. And get up is even more interesting. In American English, that middle letter T sounds like a very soft D sound. So it sounds like get up.
Get up. Like a horse?
A little bit. Let's try the linking drill. Repeat after me. Wake up.
Wake up.
Now, get up.
Get up. Oh, wait. Let me try again. Get up.
Perfect. That sounds so much more natural. Now, Mike, why is it important to say, I am going to get up instead of I am going to leave my bed?
I guess leave my bed sounds like there is a fire or something. Like it is too dramatic.
Exactly. Leave my bed is very literal and a bit heavy. Get up is what every native speaker uses. It is friendly and common.
Okay, I have got it. Wake up and gate up. What is next?
Next, let's talk about the kitchen. Two great phrases are make coffee and grab breakfast.
I usually say eat breakfast. Is grab breakfast better?
Grab breakfast is a total pro tip. It suggests that you are busy or moving quickly. It sounds very modern and casual. If you tell a friend, I am going to grab breakfast, it sounds like you have an exciting day ahead.
I like that. It makes me sound like a busy businessman.
Let's do the linking. For make coffee, we link the k sound. Make coffee.
Make off E.
And for grab breakfast, we don't really stop between the words. Grab, break fast.
Grab, break fast.
You nailed it. Now, let's talk about the workday. This is where people often get too formal. Mike, how do you usually start your workday?
I usually say, I start my employment tasks at 9 o'clock.
Oh, Mike, no, that sounds like you are a robot from a movie. That is the pothole I wanted to talk about. Being too formal can actually make people feel uncomfortable. Instead, we use phrases like get to work or start on.
Get to work. That sounds much easier to say.
It is. And start on is great for specific tasks. For example, I need to start on my emails. It sounds much more natural than I will begin the process of writing emails.
I will definitely stop using the word employment tasks. That is a game changer.
Good. Let's practice the linking for get to work. It sounds like get to work.
Get to work.
And for start on, we link the T to the O. Start on.
Start-on. Hey, that is fun to say. Start-on.
Now, Mike, try to say the whole sentence. I get to work at 9 and start on my emails.
I get... No, wait. I get to work at 9 and start on my emails.
That was beautiful. You sounded like you have lived in London or New York for 10 years.
I feel more confident already. But, Kate, what about when I am actually working? I do a lot of meetings.
Great point. Instead of saying, I am in a meeting, you can say, I am jumping into a meeting.
Jumping into? Am I wearing a parachute?
Not quite. It just means you are joining a meeting quickly, usually an online one. It is very common in office culture right now. It shows that you are active and ready.
Jumping into a meeting. I love it. Does it link?
It does. Jumping into.
Jumping into.
Excellent. Let's move to our third section, the evening. This is my favorite part because it is all about relaxing.
Mine too. I usually go home and then I watch television for 3 hours.
Again, a little bit like a textbook. Let's use wind down and chill out.
Wind down? Like a clock?
Exactly. Think of a spring that is very tight from work. In the evening, you let it go. You wind down. It means to slowly relax.
That is a great image. I really need to wind down after this podcast. You ask a lot of tough questions, Kate.
It is for the listeners, Mike. Now, let's look at the linking, wind down. We don't really say the D in wind very strongly. It is almost like wind down.
Wind down. Like the drink?
Almost, and chill out links at the end. Chill out.
Chill out.
Now, Mike, try this. I usually wind down by chilling out on the sofa.
I usually wind down by chill out on the sofa.
Almost perfect. Just remember, after by, you need the ing sound. By chilling out.
I usually wind down by chilling out on the sofa.
Spot on. Now, we have one more important thing. The end of the day. You mentioned earlier, hit the sack.
Yes, hit the sack.
That is a great one. Another one is head to bed.
Head to bed. Is that better than go to bed?
It is just more variety. Head to bed sounds like you are making a move. It is very common to say, I am tired. I think I will head to bed.
Okay, let's link it. He do bed. He do bed.
Exactly. Now, before we do our big role play, we have to talk about the cultural context of these phrases. Mike, if your boss asks how your day is going, do you tell him every single thing you did?
Well, I usually tell him about my breakfast and my shower and my cat.
That is a major pothole. In most English-speaking cultures, when someone at work asks how your day is, they usually just want a short, positive answer. You can say, it is going well. I am just starting on some reports. You don't need to mention your cat unless your cat is your boss.
My cat definitely thinks he is my boss. But okay, I understand. Keep it short and professional at work.
Exactly. Save the long stories for your friends when you are chilling out.
Got it. I think I am ready for the master role play. I am going to use all these sticky phrases.
I believe in you, Mike. Let's set the scene. We are two friends meeting for a quick coffee in the afternoon. I will start. Hey, Mike, how is your day going? You look a little tired.
Hey, Kate. Yeah, it has been a long one. I had to wake up at 5 because my neighbor was being loud.
5? That is way too early. Did you at least get a good breakfast?
I didn't have time to cook, so I just had to grab breakfast at the station. Then I had to get to work early because I had to start on a big project.
Oh, I hate those early starts. Did you have a lot of meetings?
I was jumping into meetings all morning. I am exhausted.
Well, At least it is almost over. What are you doing later?
I am going to head home soon. I really need to wind down. I will probably just chill out and watch a movie.
That sounds like a plan. I think I will head to bed early tonight myself.
Good idea. I might hit the sack early too.
That was amazing, Mike. You used the linking, the natural phrases, and you didn't mention your cat once.
It was hard not to mention the cat, but I did it. It felt so much more natural to say startun and wake up. It makes the words feel like they are dancing together instead of bumping into each other.
That is a beautiful way to put it. When you link your words, your English becomes much more fluid. It is the secret sauce that separates a student from a speaker.
So, what is the pro tip for today, Kate?
Here is a hidden tip. When you are talking about your routine, try using the word usually or normally. A lot of students say, I wake up at 7 every day. It sounds a bit like a military schedule. If you say, I usually wake up at 7, it sounds more relaxed and human. It gives you some flexibility.
That is a great tip. It makes it sound less like a rule and more like a habit. My big aha moment today was the word grab. I always thought grab was a bit aggressive, like I am stealing the food. But now I see it just means I am moving fast.
Exactly. It is all about the vibe.
Okay, I think it is time for some homework for our listeners.
Yes, we want to hear from you. In the comments, tell us about one thing you do every day, but use one of our linking phrases. For example, tell us what time you get up or when you usually wind down.
And make sure you check your spelling. Even though we said wake up, remember to write it as wake up. The phonetic spelling is just for your ears.
Good reminder, Mike. We want you to sound natural, but we also want you to write correctly.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been a lot of fun. And I feel like my English it was much less clumsy now.
You did great, Mike. Remember, practice makes progress. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on being natural.
If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to Mike and Kate's English channel. We have plenty more lessons to help you sound like a pro.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing.